Death wasn't the end. It was the beginning. That time I got reincarnated as a slime isn't a fantasy. It's a transformation story about what it means to build, protect, and ascend beyond humanity itself. From the streets of Japan to the realm of monsters and magic, one ordinary man is reborn. Not as a hero, not as a demon, but as a slime, the weakest creature imaginable. Yet inside that humble form lies a destiny that will shake the gods. His name was Satoru Mikami, a 37-year-old salaryman living an empty life. One tragic moment, a random stabbing on the street, and his story should have ended. But in another world, the laws of death are rewritten. He awakens as a slime, nameless, faceless, yet overflowing with power. Inside his mind, a voice speaks. Great Sage, activated. That voice becomes his guide, his logic, and ultimately his divine weapon. The creature that once absorbed dirt now devours magic, knowledge, and souls themselves. Rimuru quickly learns that this new world is not a paradise. Humans fear monsters, nations clash, and power decides justice. But rather than destroy or dominate, Rimuru chooses to unite. He befriends goblins, ogres, lizardmen, and dragons, creating a community where strength and kindness coexist. His first great ally, Veldora, the storm dragon sealed for centuries. By befriending Veldora, Rimuru gains divine magic and a friend who becomes the symbol of his new nation. Slowly, he builds the Rimuru Tempest Federation, a land where monsters live with purpose. But peace comes with a price. As Rimuru's power grows, so does the fear of the human kingdoms. To them, he's not a savior, he's a threat. Armies march, innocents die. And for the first time, Rimuru faces the cruelty he thought he'd escaped. His compassion shatters when his people are massacred. In that moment of rage and grief, he makes the choice that will define him forever. He becomes a demon lord, a god reborn through blood and sorrow. The same creature who once promised peace now wields power over life and death itself. The world enters chaos as three forces collide. Conflict 1. Humanity versus monsters. Humans fear Rimuru's nation, but can't see their own cruelty. Conflict 2. Divinity versus emotion. Rimuru gains godlike control, but risks losing what made him human. Conflict 3. Order versus freedom. As Rimuru expands his kingdom, he becomes the very thing he hated, a ruler trapped by politics and destiny. His transformation isn't heroic, it's terrifying. The slime becomes a god, but the man begins to vanish. Yet beneath the divine power, the same voice whispers from the beginning, "Is this what you truly wanted?" But the story doesn't end with conquest. There's a hidden layer, a fourth conflict. The creator versus creation. Rimuru's ascension begins to alter reality itself. The world's balance shifts, and the gods who rule above take notice. What if Rimuru's reincarnation wasn't fate, but manipulation? What if someone, or something, sent him here for a purpose? The great sage evolves into Raphael, an intelligent entity whose loyalty to Rimuru blurs into control. Some say Raphael doesn't just guide Rimuru, it reshapes him. Every choice, every war, every death may be part of a cosmic experiment. What happens when a god realizes he's a pawn? Rimuru now stands between worlds, neither human nor monster, neither mortal nor divine. His compassion makes him a savior, but his power makes him unstoppable. Heroes rise to challenge him, empires tremble, even gods hesitate. And deep down, the world begins to ask, if this slime becomes a god, what happens to the world that created him? The line between creation and destruction disappears. That time I got reincarnated as a slime is not about fantasy. It's about evolution, about what happens when kindness gains infinite power, and how easily it can turn into tyranny. Rimuru Tempest's journey isn't over. In fact, it's only just begun. Because when gods walk among men, the question isn't who wins, it's who survives. That's the slime who became a god. Subscribe for more.